Hi, my name is Charlotte Palin, and I'm here representing the Certified Mixtape website, and I'm here with The Dream. How are you?
How you doing? You so spunky.
I am, I'm in this thing, What brings you to Dallas?
Man, Dallas is Dallas. You know
What you?
know how cool Dallas is.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Triple D all day, every day.
But I'm here promoting, of course, Crown Jewel with Double EP, which comes out on April the 14th.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Awesome. So how was it working in the studio on your new EP?
It's actually very liberating. It's the first time I've done a record outside of Def Jam. So it feels new in a way. It's like back in the love-hate era.
Oh, I love that album. It was so awesome.
Hold up, you wasn't old enough to be listening
Yes,
to that.
I was. Right side of your brain, right side.
Oh, that's Love versus Money.
Oh. Excuse me for that. Excuse me.
No,
See, but I'm glad that you're still here and you're producing and making all these moves and projects. And I know you're really good friends with Rihanna, and I see that in your interviews. You talk so well about her. How do you feel about her new song? I think it's Trick Better Have My Money.
Is that really what it is?
Well, it's not Trick, but I didn't want to say the B word.
Yeah, I think I really loved it once I seen her perform it. You know, she had the green like fur thing on with the boots and the helicopter in the background.
Stay fly.
Yeah, and so it's funny because I think maybe a couple years ago I kind of did the same thing in the Foreplay video where I had the black helicopter with the black mink and stuff. So of course I was like, oh, there go my sister doing her thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that definitely made me love the record a lot more.
Right.
Yeah.
And just to your point of you doing your videos, I have always admired your videos ever since Shawty is a 10, just because the creativity in your graphics, like I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that was me trying to be creative because the budget was not creative at all.
It looked like nothing I've ever seen before. The choreography, just everything that you put into it, I respected you. All the women were bad. I've never seen a video where every single last lady was just fine. And I was like, see, you got it. What else? I also want to know, so how is it, what made you take this it seemed like you kind of took a break. What have you been doing, like the projects you've been working on, or was it just to, just chill from switching labels, or?
No, yeah, well, people who don't know when you're signed to major record labels there is a window where you can't really release anything unless you negotiate that in the beginning, but it just depends on how much money they're shelling out to you. Unfortunately, they had given me enough money that I had a 9-month window where I couldn't come out. But Holy Grail was out. I did that. I did Flawless for Beyonce. Dirty Laundry for Kelly Rowland, I think the year prior. And I did put out the record Black. It was just a single, but it was more so revolving around Mandela and just trying to bring some type of social consciousness, back to what was going on. So I was still working, definitely.
Yeah, and you're working hard. Those are amazing projects that are very successful. Yeah. So right in there, I'm so glad. This is awesome. Also, I want to know, so you're married now, right? Happily married.
Yeah, look at my
love
face.
and life. Yeah, look at me, I'm married,
Spending money.
That's always awesome.
Yeah, it is.
So I was wondering, so while you're married, is it tough to be married and always on the go, like the long distance thing? Is that hard?
Yeah, well, I mean, she kind of goes where I go. So, that's fortunate about it. It's not like she has this career that rivals mine, where she has to be somewhere, you know, and she's doing more like philanthropic things right now with her life, and that combined into what I wanted to represent as far as my mom's foundation, the Reva Mae Nash Foundation, about cancer and stuff. So she's able to do that wherever she is. So that's great, and that kind of keeps us in the same place.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love it. Oh, that's so beautiful. Also, so how is she doing fun of me right now, man? How is she? So she's transitioning and adapting to your lifestyle, being in front of the limelight and everything.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely an adaptation. Like, I mean, none of us grow up. I didn't grow up I'm still adapting to it. So, of course, somebody who's just coming in is definitely adapting to what I have to kind of accomplish every day, or understanding certain things that I want to be there for, but I can't just because it is what it is. So yeah, but we're great, awesome.
Okay, awesome. If you're awesome, I'm awesome. Everybody's awesome. Married people, shout out to them. Single people, shout out to y'all too. Also, what else? Is there anything that we should be looking forward to now besides you have the EP, or you need any other projects you would like to tell us about?
There's definitely a project that I'm doing with my partner Tricky Stewart called Gods of Analog. And there's a single on there that we're probably going to release first. We're trying to figure out when we want to do it, but it's probably the thing Made in America thing that Jay does. We're probably going to present it there. It's a record called Judas. And so we're working on that. I have like 2 other albums that I've done that are just sitting around. So I'm just trying to find homes for them and put them in different places versus having the regular like rollout that we usually would have. So
okay, I'm looking forward to it then.
Good.
And I know you have your single out with T.I. That's my
stuff.
That's my stuff. That's my stuff.
That's my stuff.
I love this song.
Horrible.
No, I love it.
Thank you.
And how was it working with T.I.? Another
Always
Atlanta artist.
Yeah. We're elementary school alumnus. So we grew up in the same neighborhood. Tip is just, Tip. Great, great, cool Atlanta gentleman.
That's awesome. I love the Atlanta collaborations that y'all. It's like y'all are a family. Everybody always is working with each other.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I grew up with it like that. It was like that in the 90s. Everybody knew everybody. We knew every step that we were taking. So yeah, it's great actually to see it coming back because for a minute there, people kind of went a little their own way. So,
Try to do their solo things or.
Not that. It's just you get fickled by, we didn't understand what the business of music was in Atlanta until like the early 90s. We were late to it. While if you're in New York or you're in LA, New York, the birthplace basically of rap, even Midwest with R&B. Like we were still just in church with records, with songs and stuff in the South. And so by the time we caught on to it, it was us trying to we were still like brother and sister trying to just get up. We wasn't thinking about, hey man, this is mine and this is yours, and the separatism that comes along with that. So we kind of lost our way there for a minute, but now I think it's definitely a lot of more phone calls being made from Atlanta artists to Atlanta artists.
Yeah. And that's awesome. I love that sense of teamwork, and I know that's what Dallas is trying to bring here, having all the artists, work with each other. I think we're getting there, so hopefully Dallas is can be on the same map as Atlanta,
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's all I have for you today. I'm really glad that I was able to talk to you. We're in this thing. Check out Certified Mixtapes. Thank you, The Dream, for so much.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Glossy. Can we get the shine on them?
Oh.
Hey, what I'm saying?
So crazy. This one.